pirate. Hello everybody, I'm Prince Philly, and I'd like to welcome you to my Pirate Edition scary, super scary, Hallows right tag video. So, I got this video from a super popular YouTube author. Her name is Jenna Morisi. I feel like I butchered that last name, I can never tell. But she got it from a popular Tumblr user, Sam Kasse. Of course, I've heard of Sam Kasse through Jenna, but I checked out Sam's Tumblr and it's really great. So you guys should go ahead and check it out. Check out Jenna's channel too. It's amazing. So of course, it's a tag video and you gotta answer some questions, so I'm going to go down the line and answer some questions, obviously. So, I'm going to get all the rules on my phone, right here. I'm going to pull it up on her Tumblr page. Okay, so, the rules are, 1. I have to provide a brief description of my novel before starting, which I'm going to do. And 2, I can't use the same character for more than 2 answers. 3 answers. But I don't want to use the same character for any answer. So I'm just going to try to spread it out as best as possible. And let's get started with the brief summary. So, my book is titled Hallows Mystery. Show up quick. See, this is my book, Hallows Mystery. Hallows Mystery is about a young boy who loves solving mysteries. He has loved doing it since he was very young, but now he's a teenager. But all until that time, he's never really had the chance to test himself. And that is until the famous pearl slippers, a pair of famous dancing shoes, are stolen from the richest family in the city. So at the request of the father of the family, Al is challenged to find the slippers, but he also has to race his father while he's looking for them. As he's looking for the slippers, he and his team of other amateur detectives, they'll start to uncover a lot of secrets about the city they live in, and they'll have to learn to deal with them. So, time to get started with the questions. Question number 1. It's Halloween night. What is your protagonist dressed as? So, our protagonist, Alan Perry, that's the name of the boy, he loves mysteries. He's inspired by other great detectives that come before him. We've got like Sherlock Holmes and even Hercule Poirot from, pretty sure I messed that name up, but from Murder on the Orient Express. Side note, I saw they're coming up with a movie for that. I'm super excited for that. We even have Encyclopedia Brown and even Nick the Great. All of them are great detectives. One of them is my favorite book character of all time. But Al can't go as a detective because a thing that Al has as a character is he breaks the fourth wall unintentionally. Like, he doesn't do it knowing he's breaking the fourth wall, but if he sees something and he thinks it's pretty generic, he'll call it out. He'll say that's stereotypical, or that's generic, obviously. So he can't go as a detective because everybody's going to expect him to go as a detective. It's generic. So what does he go as? The other thing he's obsessed with becoming. Legendary. Al, throughout the book, he's chasing the dream of being known as a legendary, I can't do it, answer 4, but legendary the hero detective. And in this case, he just has to cut off legendary and be legendary by itself. No detective, just legendary. So who does he go as? Who are the other legendary heroes throughout time? Knights. Al is going dressed as Sir Lancelot. Number 2. Who in your cast refuses to dress up and shows to the party without a costume? Remember when I said Al was challenged by the father of the super rich family? Well, who do you usually expect the father of a super rich family to be? Kind of stuck up, right? Easy. Alexandra Wainsworth's father, Mr. Wainsworth. He's gonna show up to the party, not dressed up or anything. He's just gonna wear his normal clothes because he's a bit of a stick in the mud. He's already rich, so what else does he have to do? Number 3. Which character wears the most outrageous costume and what would it be? Heather was one of the most popular girls in school. So, of course, she has to do something that's outrageous and big and flashy. And what does she go as? She goes as a subjectively dressed Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Who's the Beast, you ask? Her boyfriend, Ben, captain of the football team. So number 4. On Halloween, werewolves, vampires, and zombies are on the prowl. Which of your characters gets caught in the clutches, and which creature do they subsequently turn into? In this case, I like werewolves more than zombies and vampires, so I'm going with werewolves. I'll say it's Al's parents. His mother is Diana Perry, his father is Bruce Perry. One's a teacher, one's a cop. His father's the cop. And driven by the love of his wife and even his family, he's going to sacrifice himself to the werewolves and become a werewolf. So while he's distracting the werewolves by turning into a werewolf, Miss Perry can get away and warn everybody at the party. Number 5. Who wins the contest for best costume? Obviously, Alexandria Wainsworth has to win it. It's her party. She's the richest girl in town, so she's going to vote for herself and of course win. So what does she go dressed up as? She went as Cleopatra. She's a queen, basically. So, number 6. Who hands out toothbrushes to the trick-or-treaters? That would be Miss Wainsworth, the wife of Mr. Wainsworth, obviously, and Alexandria's mother. Alexandria's mother, Martha Wainsworth, she's a bit of a pawn to a lot of Mr. Wainsworth's tricks, and I don't want to say tricks, but his schemes. She loves her husband, so she's always there to help him out whenever he needs something. And although he's a bit of a stick in the mud, she loves that, and she'll support it. And obviously it's his idea to pass out the lame goodies to the trick-or-treaters, and that's what's going on here. Number 7. Which 2 characters decide to pair up and do an angel and devil costume together? So, this one was not hard to pick at all. There's the it couple in my books. In my book. In the book, we have Al's older brother and his girlfriend, David and Phoebe. They are so in love, and they do basically anything for each other. And in this case, David might not be into Halloween, but Phoebe is. And Phoebe decides, why not do a couples thing? So Phoebe's going to be the angel, and David gets to be the demon and show off his muscles. He is a star quarterback after all. Number 8. Someone is too scared to even attend the Halloween party. Who is it? So these 2 characters, because this one's going to be another shared one, these 2 characters aren't necessarily afraid of the party, but they know they're not welcomed at the party. We have Craig and Lee, the school bullies who know everything about everyone. They're not exactly Al's friends, and because they're not Al's friends, they're not David and Phoebe's friends, and because they're not David and Phoebe's friends, they're not Alexandria Wainsworth's friends, and it's her party. So, given that, they're not invited. Even if they were invited, they probably wouldn't show up because they're not welcomed. Remember those deep dark secrets I mentioned? They know a lot of those deep dark secrets, and because of that, they know it's, even if they weren't invited and they showed up, it'd be a really bad time for them. So, number 9. Who overdoses on Halloween candy and ends up sick? Mr. Fields. Mr. Fields is Phoebe's dad, and he is the wife of Mrs. Fields. And Mrs. Fields is the chef at the Wainsworth Mansion. So she's spending this whole time cooking a bunch of treats for the party goers, and her husband, who's a large jolly man, is stealing some of those treats on the side. He may even just take a full platter to himself, and she doesn't mind. She loves her husband. Number 10, the final question: which character is most likely to place a curse / hex over someone, and who would they curse? Well, there is a character who will basically hate everybody at that party, and because of that, she is the answer to number 10, Rebecca Yell. Rebecca Yell is the principal of Al's school, and she hates Al's mom. She has a huge problem with the existence of Al's mom, and because of that, she hates Al's whole family, who Diana Perry vows to protect at any cost. At the end of the book, she is told that she's not allowed to affect the Perry family in any way possible. But what if she bends the rules a little bit? What if she bends the rules a little bit and places a hex on them? That way she's not necessarily touching them. Her hands aren't on them. But, you know, if they get in a car accident, maybe it was just a car accident. And who does she put the hex on? The Perry family. Every single member, from Al to David to Diana to Bruce. So that's going to be it for my video today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed my pirate costume. I put a lot of effort into it. That's a lie. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you decide to check out my book, Al's Mysteries. I've seen a couple of these videos and they're all really interesting. I love them all, basically. Also, you can check out Miss Kasse's Tumblr. Like I said, she has some really great stuff on there. You know, she's an upcoming author, and I just can't wait to see her book either. If you want to like and subscribe, please do. Thanks for watching. Bye.